you're really wanting to create this year, and how do you want to make it different?
Yeah, and you talk a little bit about the inner critic in your book, The Gift of Shift, right? This is something we all do.
Oh, for sure. Oh my goodness, Bruce. I would say about early 30s. I remember I was all jacked up one evening. I'm like, okay, I'm going to create a happiness workshop. This was before I was a life coach. And I've been doing personal growth, for years, invested in so much. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to do personal growth. I'm going to do a happiness workshop. And that night I had so much motivation, momentum, excitement around it. And do you know what I did the very next morning?
Slept in?
Actually, just put on my uniform and went to work. I did nothing with those ideas for over 3 years as I bought in to the BS, of that little voice in my head. And what I mean by BS is my belief systems.
Right.
I bought into fear, FEAR, false evidence appearing real. I had no idea about my inner critic and how it is normal for it to, show up and stop me. If I had, I would have did some kind of action. And I think with New Year's resolutions, that's one of the things is how do you get clear on where is it that you start to tap out? Meaning, that motivation starts to fizzle so that you can really start to look at what's really going on here. And again, get a really good look at how can I change what may be going on underneath the surface.
Earlier this week, you spoke with my colleague Alana Pickrell, and you told her that the big grand resolutions are kind of giving way to smaller habit changes now, right? This is sort of the way we're doing things, and it's smarter.
Absolutely. And I was sharing with her about the 2% shift. Like, my cousin is a pilot, and if he did a 2-degree shift on his travels, he wouldn't land in the same area. So think about New Year's resolutions. If you have a goal, what is that 2%? What is the habit that you want to instill, and how do you keep deciding it every single day? So for example, if I have a goal for healthy teeth and gums, every day I brush my teeth. I floss, I do the things necessary in order to create that goal, to increase my chances for that. Well, the same thing, what's your overarching goal? What's the habits that need to be decided every single day so that it becomes autopilot, part of your being, not just, again, something that, oh, that's nice, I should do that, as you said, the guilt. How do you lock in the habits that really move you forward?
So it's more about the small changes, growth, rather than these big grand promises.
I think that would help with more success, right? I think especially what's your relationship with commitment, with decision making. Look back to your past resolutions and recognize, or even, let me say that again, look back to your successes when you set a goal and you were successful with that. What strategies did you use? What was it about you that made it work? Sometimes you can extract the same strategies, approaches, strengths of yours, and utilize it in the same way in the new year.
Your own best teacher.
Your own best teacher.
The year is young. We're only on the 7th of January. Any other advice for us, to help us get through? These are challenging times, Tracy. I don't mind telling you.
Yeah, they're challenging times, absolutely. I think if you want to manifest your dreams, desires, goals, I would say the biggest thing is how do you align your thoughts with your emotions? Because how you feel dictates your actions, which lead to your results. So becoming more conscious, aware, increasing your self-awareness so that you can start to recognize when you self-sabotage and also lock in the strengths to help you move forward in a much more powerful way.
Tracy, we're going to have to leave it there. I want to thank you so much for joining us tonight. Really appreciate it. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too, Bruce.